Do you want to maximize the amount of cash you get back, or points or miles, whatever it is, but you've got that one credit card that you use and you've got the most cash back, let's say 2%, while other cards you have maybe 1 or 1.5%, but unfortunately during the course of the month you can only use that card once because you max out. Well, let me show you a trick and a hack that I use, I've been using for years, so that I can get the most cash back possible. That's why I call it the fire hose method. It took me a while to figure this out. I was rotating cards, I was using different ones because I wanted to spend more, let's say 100,000 during the course of a month. So you might be a business or an individual. This could be 100, it could be 10, it could be 1,000. I'm going to show you what you can do to maximize the amount of money back. I'm Brian, welcome to the channel. I help people get out of debt. I've got multiple videos on that. And also, because I've been using credit cards for quite a while, I use them to maximize the rewards that I get back. And I've been doing that for a long time, years now. And I'm going to show you what you can do. So let's say that you're a business and you run ads and you buy inventory and all sorts of things on the credit cards. And you have 3 cards here as an example. $20,000 limit on a card that gives you 1% cash back. I'm just going to talk about getting as much cash back as possible. $10,000 at 1.5%, and a $20,000 limit on card number 3 at 2%. Now you need to spend $100,000 every month. This was an exact scenario that I've been in quite a bit. So in this case, I was maximizing this card. 1% back gave me $200. 1.5 on 10. Obviously, that's $150. And then we've got 2% on 20,000, $400. $750 cash back at the end of the month. Great. That's only $50,000. So then, for my cash back cards, I was tapped out. For the other $50,000, I would have to use cards that were going to give me points or miles, you name it. What I really wanted was cash. So what can you do and how can you avoid this? This is a monthly spend. What you can do is quite simple. On these cards, let's say you want to use 20,000, because what would happen if you got your entire $100,000 at 2%? Well, 100,000 at 2%, you probably already know the answer, easy math. You're going to get $2,000 back. All right. Significantly more than this. In this method, you're getting $750 points and miles. Who knows how they're going to convert? Are they going to be worth it? Are they not going to be worth it? Or even to get stuff you want? Or like me, you're just going to rack up a ridiculous amount of points and a ridiculous amount of miles and you're barely even using them. Okay. If you're looking for cash because you want that fire hose of cash just throwing cash at you, here's what you do. This would represent, let's say, the 1st of the month. And let's just say we got the 5th, the 10th, 15th, 20th, 25th, and 30th. So here is our month. Normally, we would max out that card some point during the month, and we're done. We move on to the next card and the next card. Well, when it came to inventory, what some people will allow you to do, if you have to make a large purchase, let's say $40,000 worth, you can say, you know what, I got a purchase coming up, it'll be a week or two, let me go ahead and charge $20,000 now. Now this only works if the items you're purchasing do not charge you a credit card fee. Some will say, well, if you're going to use a credit card, I'm going to charge you a 3% fee, 2% fee, then this is pointless. It's just going to negate it or not even be worth it. But in my case, and I think in many cases, there are a lot of items you can purchase for your business, and they won't charge that fee. So there's your 20,000 uses from the 1st. So if I actually charge that on the 1st, it would take a day or two. Let's say the 2nd of the month, it shows up, and I go 20,000. I log in, I use my bank account to send the money, I schedule a payment for that day or the next day, and I pay it immediately. Now, what will happen is, they'll receive the payment, they'll say it's been paid, but it might take a day or two for it to clear, and then your available balance will no longer be showing 20,000, it'll be showing 0. Now here you're on the 5th with the 0 balance. and then you start charging items. If in this case you had to charge more for inventory, there's another $20,000. 5 days later, you pay it and it goes to zero. Now, this is obviously going to have to be your personal or your business where you have gotten to the point where you have enough cash flow. So when you first start out, you may be using this just twice a month. But once you have enough cash flow in the bank and things are rolling, you're going to be able to pay it as you go. You pay it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. The most I've ever done is 5 times. And to be honest, that was hard. A lot of times I was only able to do it 4. Charge the money, see it appear in the account, schedule the payment, wait till it clears, have a zero balance, charge again. Boom, 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 boom. By the time I was done. So at $100,000, you're looking at $2,000 back. It just so happens these days I have some videos on an Alliant card that gives you 2.5% back, but only up to $10,000 for the month. In that case, I would use that card for $10,000, and then I would go back to the 2% card. Now I have 2 2% cards, which makes this method even easier because I'm able to do one card here, and the other card here, and then my 2.5% here. So that way I'm making with that 2.5% even more than $2,000. That's it. It's that simple. Most people don't realize because times have changed. You're not waiting for a statement in the mail to then send a check and wait till it clears. Wait a month for the statement, send a check, wait till it clears. Nope. You're logging in, you're seeing the balance, you're paying, it's clearing, you're using it again, and you just repeat the process. I hope this has been helpful. It's a straightforward method. Some people don't realize it. I know it seems obvious, but it's not obvious to everyone. So if these videos are helpful, please subscribe so you don't miss future ones. And I always appreciate a like if this has been helpful for you, but only if it's been helpful. Thanks for watching.